Good morning. This is the morning show with H2O and Dr. Butterfly, the relationship specialist. I'm looking for our guest this morning. You got her thing?
Yeah. Trying to call her.
We got Erica Jones coming on this morning. I've got me some exercise and got a little walking in. I wanted to just give you that thing. Facebook. Got a little walking in and my back hurting a little bit. Usually I'm off on Friday, but I got a few clients. I got some making up to do for all the time I wasn't really working. So. Or wasn't working enough. I wasn't seeing enough clients. Waiting till the last minute to file my taxes, only 5 days. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be late. I just contacted my tax man last night. Probably go out and see a few houses today. Get myself back ready to do a little real estate. That's about it. But you're not on there.
I'm coming on right now.
Experience the Wow Just Dance Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Where we have this last time went really nice. Taught a little bit of class, a little bit of stepping, and then we had a social, and then we practiced for the contest. And I feel like that just let me know how much I wasn't ready for ISDC because I will be. When you do that, there's an echo.
Oh, you heard echo? Oh.
I will be competing on the Jack and Jill on two-step and Houston two-step swing and Chicago. And I noticed there's something different about Houston two-step is that I'm not saying you can't raise your arms up in Chicago stepping, but we don't do that. But in Houston two-step, especially at these contests, you can raise your arm up and do some different stuff. So I need to look at that and start to see where I can add a little bit of what's normal for Houston two-step into it as far as raising our arms and getting a little bit of twist on here and there, stuff that we normally don't do in stepping. So I might need to take a private, probably with one of them people like Walter or Jay or I'll take one with Tony. Yeah. And then understand the little extra stuff you can do. Which one is mine?
No.
The
smaller.
Get an understanding of the extra stuff you can do on Houston two-step. Because there are things you can do, different things you can do. Some things you can do on one dance and you can't do on the other dance. It's not normal for the other dance, but it's normal for one dance. So I seen swing, they start putting their arms up. And I had never seen that before. But when I was watching that one dude, what's his name? Not Demir, but the other one. Dominique dance for somebody. She was doing that.
Right.
She was putting her arms up. See, you can't do that on all dance. That's big in salsa, like arm styling, hand styling, all kind of styling. It's real big with salsa, but you can't do that with every dance. Like put your arm up like that. That's not normal with stepping. You never see nobody put their arm up like that in stepping. And some people be like, well, just because they don't do it, I can still do it. Yeah, but sometimes when you do some stuff like that, that's not the foundation of that dance. And that's like coming out of foundation. So yeah, you could do it and you have a timing on it. But then if you do it, you really out of foundation of that particular dance. Because I used to say that too. Well, they just don't do it because they don't know how to do it. People know how to do all kind of crazy stuff. It's just that it's not the foundation of that dance. And so they don't do it because they respect the dance. If you respect the dance, you keep the foundation as much as you can. Now, that's with that being said, this arguments they having about different people dancing different. I just feel like every person that I dance with, it feels a little bit different. And I like that. That's what I like about the dance is that you have to adjust to each person you dance with. That don't mean they're out of foundation. everybody just had their own little tweak in the dance. But people would say they're out of foundation. So I think that's what they call it. Oh, you're not dancing the way, you're not doing it the way it was taught in class. I think everybody got their own little individual style of dance. That's what, yeah, I think that's what people be talking about. I don't know what people be talking about really. They just think they just be keeping a bunch of drama up, but but maybe that's what they talking about because you can dance with 20 people. You can dance with these 10 people and not have no trouble in that style. And then you can dance with somebody else and have trouble in that style because their style is slightly different. It doesn't mean they're doing a different dance. Did you get in touch with her?
No.
We're waiting on you, Erica, this morning. Oh, you said you called her?
On Facebook.
Because I didn't have a real number. Let me see. But yeah, we're just talking to people about competing. And not only that, this is a chance to actually get to know people a little bit better.
Right.
I feel like when you see people, we need to see when Snoop can come on. I think he said he couldn't come on yet, right?
Right. Well, he said pretty soon. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think it helps you to know people a little bit more.
Absolutely.
I could try to get, I'll see Leo this morning, but he in class, I know. Leo won. Leo, yeah, I know. Well, not today. Oh, okay. Leo, no, I'm talking about today. Okay. Leo won in swing the last time, and that was nice.
Where in the ISBC?
No, over there, and that thing that we did, that thing that.
Yeah, he won out over ASL.
Yeah, that thing that was pretty nice.
On the first one, then one.
Yeah. Well, what do you say you need to do to prepare for dance for a contest? What do you need to do to prepare, from your opinion?
In my opinion, you need to get mentally strong, mentally ready for everybody to watch you dance. Some people, they get a fear whenever somebody watching them dance, and that's some people get. And I would say, try not to do a routine, because if you do a routine and you mess up on one part, and Ebony D said it right yesterday. If you're in the middle of a routine and you mess up on one part, then you're trying to catch up to the rest of it instead of just coming out and dancing. So if you just come out and you have all these things in your bag, you have all these tricks, all this arsenal in your bag, then all you do is just
you just dance as you feel the music.
Right, correct. And it will come together.
Right, but that's if but you need to have some stuff down packed.
Absolutely.
Like you're gonna do this, you're gonna do whatever you're gonna do when you get in the corners. If you step in, that's the thing too. Like with the contest at ISDC, you don't have to go around.
Right.
You get a spot in the floor. So different contests are different too. At ISDC, you find a spot on the floor. At other mostly stepping contests that are mostly stepping, like that's all they're doing is stepping. Most of the time you go around the floor. So that's a difference too.
Correct.
With that. And so that does make a difference if you don't have to work the floor and if you do have to work the floor. But I think it's better that you learn how to work the floor. I do think that it's a good idea to learn how to work the floor. And that's easy with swing, because swing, you already go different ways.
Some people don't know.
In my opinion.
Some people don't know how to work the floor. Right. Some people don't know how to work the floor. So yeah, that's one thing too. Gloria Miller says good morning. Erica Jones says good morning.
Erica Jones, come on the show. Talk about good morning. Don't good morning. Come on the show. I already sent you the link. Let me see. Make sure that I sent it. Yeah. Make sure. I sent you a link this morning, Erica. Make sure. I know I did.
Awesome.
Oh, you did too. Okay.
Let me see.
Come on in and tell us how you got to the world's largest.
And how you prepared and won.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Prepared and won. I know that got to be some work. That's to prepare and win. That's the biggest contest. That's the biggest stepping contest that there is. There she go. Let me put on the stage.
All right. Beautiful.
Hey, good morning. How you doing? He just said you was on there. I said, tell Erica Jones to get on the show and not on the on the how you doing? You can't hear you. Your volume is off. There you go.
I'm good. Good
Oh,
morning.
how you doing?
Good.
Oh,
The
wow.
flyer said April 10th. I'm like, oh no, I missed it. That's a couple days ago.
Cause girl, him and these flyers and him and him and AI and the flyers and all that, girl, they do too much. You see,
No, today is April 10th.
today's show is April 10th. You talking about I missed it. You don't know what today is?
It say Wednesday though.
Oh, it's like Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Man, hey,
Him and
sorry.
AI.
Ah,
Because usually, we have a party on Wednesday.
you
So.
hit me up. You said, change that picture. And I was
Yeah,
like,
because I'm like, I don't remember having no burn on her face.
That
or
picture was horrible.
discoloration or whatever that was.
well, it's just
That picture
AI,
was
man.
horrible.
Usually AI is supposed to make you perfect. I ain't never know what to
Right.
put a burn on
Maybe
your face.
maybe it was all like that. Like, maybe like, I'm like, yeah, I want to look like me. I
For
want to look
real.
like that. I'm better than this AI picture, you know.
My son was like,
For real. I said it when I was still working, but I said that. I said she looks discolored. Please change that. That's ridiculous.
And then Devin was
He had
like,
already put it out.
Devin, the guy on me too. You know her son, Devin?
You know Devin, my son, that be dancing.
The young
yeah,
man?
yeah.
He got on him too. He said she looks funny.
Yeah, he's like, she's funny. Change it. And I'm like, hey, you call y'all like, oh, everybody getting on me about this picture. Let me go ahead and change it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That AI girl. But anyway, how you been doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you all?
Doing well. Tell us about you. Who is Erica? Who is Erica Jones? Mike
Just
Jones. You ain't Mike Jones' sister.
just
is
the
you?
girl from Chicago who loves to dance. That's all.
Well, tell us how you got started with dance.
And how long have you been dancing?
I've been stepping since 2008. So almost 20 years.
Wow.
I've been stepping. I've been dancing all my life.
Okay.
What was you doing? Twerking?
You say what?
What
What
kind
was
of
you
dance?
doing before that? Twerking? Because I remember I used to be twerking before that. I'm just saying the little twerk I knew how to do.
That
No
wasn't my
grinding.
specialty, but no, I could just dance, period.
Oh, okay. Slow
I know
grinding.
how to, but no, I wasn't one of them just out there twerking. Like
Not
you.
twerking like that. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, like shaking your booty.
Were
That's what I mean.
you in the
Just
band?
dancing. I mean,
Oh, just dancing, yeah.
just
Okay.
dancing. Just a dancer. Just love to dance, period.
I used to be out there shaking
I
my
used to throw a little twerk in there every now and then, but yeah.
That's what I mean. I don't mean like straight up twerking, like down on your knees.
Not like today. Not like today's age. You know, today's age, there's no telling what you can do.
Yeah, I don't mean hands on your
Yeah.
knees, hands on your
It's
knees.
more of a work than twerk if I'm trying to twerk.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a dancer, period. I grew up in the 80s, so I come from break dancing and all of that era, so I could always dance.
Good. Okay. What else you like to do?
Shoot.
That's enough, ain't it?
Well, as right now, I just enjoy working and taking care of my family. I do still love to step. I love to step. Like that's my favorite pastime. But I like to draw. I'm an artist. I like to
Oh,
paint.
really?
Like do dipping paints and stuff like that. I got a lot of interests, but my
Painting? That's nice. So you just artistic,
stepping.
period.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a while though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, right now, just trying to get myself together.
So, what kind of work you do?
Right now, I'm an account manager at a nursing home.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing now, managing housekeeping.
Oh, okay. You like your work?
I do.
Okay, I'm treating you like I be doing them clients. So I started with my client. I'm a therapist, so that's
I love my job.
Oh, that's always nice to love your job. So how did you get into competing? Yeah, how did you even ever want to do it? What made you ever want to do it?
I don't know. I think I wanted to do it before I even knew what I was getting myself into.
Uh-huh.
I always felt like I could dance. Dancing was always one of the things that I loved to do. So when I saw them when I saw it for the first time as an adult, um, and they were passing out flyers, I think, for the world largest for that year, like 2007. And I was like, "Ooh, they got contests. I want to learn this. I want to get in the contest." But and I'm honestly my first partner. We had a lot of chemistry and we were good, and we were dancing probably 6, 8 months before we got in the world largest beginners
Uh-huh.
in 2008.
Y'all was practicing?
Yeah, we danced all the time and we
Okay.
practiced, and yeah, we just felt like we were good enough to compete. So I haven't really turned back since.
Oh, okay. Well, how did it go the first time y'all got in there?
Child, it didn't go well.
Oh no.
It did not go as well as we thought it was gonna go. But
So y'all had y'all mind, y'all was gonna go up there and,
it,
and shine, but it was hard when you got up there.
yeah, it was. It wasn't. We weren't scared,
Right.
but it wasn't. We didn't really have a true understanding as to what was required of us, and we just got up there and danced. I mean, we didn't do bad, but we didn't place or win. I think back then it was only for beginners, it was only a first place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I remember that year it was a scandal, like it is every year. Because the people who actually won beginners weren't beginners. Somebody
Oh, okay. They
exposed
just
them and said they weren't beginners. So the people who had the next best score ended up winning.
oh,
But
okay.
yeah,
Because the people said they not beginners, they've been dancing for the last 7 years.
Right.
yes, somebody told on them. So yeah,
Yeah, okay. And so the next people that got the highest score won.
yeah.
So what did you learn about getting ready? You said you felt like y'all wasn't really ready. What is
Well,
getting ready?
we were inexperienced. We was only dancing 8 months. We really didn't know too much. I knew a little bit about the culture because I grew up in Chicago, but we didn't really know too much about um, what it took, the dedication it took to get to a competing level. So we had 2 years to get ready because you can dance for 2 years and be in beginners. But we just jumped out there.
Yeah.
So not just we probably could have worked a little bit more and waited maybe a year, then we may have done better.
What have you learned over the years? What have you prepared after that for competitions?
In very different ways. I've had different partners, so sometimes it was difficult. We may have lived in different states, but just practicing, and um, that's basically it. Practicing, working with people, getting help from people who have competed, who have won, things of that nature. So,
You were taking privates or what was you doing?
privates, classes, yep, all of that.
Everything, huh?
So I'm reading here. Mikal Farr says, super proud of you, E.
Yeah, she
And then it says, good morning. Good morning. She wanted to compete from day one.
gosh, no, you wanted to compete. Soon as you seen them people up
See,
there,
I
you like,
told
I'm
you,
getting
I
up there.
told the truth.
Anderson
Like
says,
Susan.
good morning.
Hey, Michael. That was one of the first instructors who got me ready for competing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, once I finished beginners classes and I started taking classes with him and his wife, they prepared me and got me to a higher level of dancing, and to the point where they felt like I could win too. So you
Oh,
know,
okay. They was like, you got it, you can do it.
yeah, they
You've
built
been
me
there.
up a lot. I
You've
owe
been
a
there
lot
close
to
to 20 years.
Michael.
So you've been there close to 20 years. Last year, before you won, were you taking privates last year going into the world's largest competition?
The we last year we didn't.
You did
We
not.
no, we didn't.
Because y'all had did it for a lot of years, right? Y'all had went up there. Because I remember seeing you many years.
I've competed a lot, but my current partner, he had stepped away from stepping for a while, um, you know, to raise his family and things like that. So I had yeah, like I said, I've been in and out the contest since 2008.
Uh-huh.
So, um,
Because
yeah,
then you said you was about to give up on competing, and then you won.
I did. I was before Trail asked me to dance. Yeah, I was about to give up. I was done. I'm like, you know what? Because I had been, let down by people and blamed for losing, and
Yeah.
it was all kind of stuff. So I had just kind of got um, fed up with it, and so yeah, the last year, I think 2023. That was like that's gonna be my last year. But then Trail had asked me in the beginning of 24, and I remember always telling him if he ever competed, he better dance with me, or
Uh-huh.
I was gonna throw tomatoes at them on the stage. Whoever he was
Uh-huh.
dancing with, I was gonna hate. But yeah, he was finally able to put some time and effort into it, and so yeah, 2024. Um, and I haven't been in a contest where there wasn't controversy, where it wasn't some type of something
Yeah.
every
Right.
time. Every time. I remember in 2010 I competed,
Uh-huh.
and it was a judge who gave everybody twos in each category.
Oh, really? Twos?
Twos in each category, like total of 10. I'm like, whoa. So yeah, I was a part of that. It was a lot going on that year. That year is a lot happened.
Wow.
So yeah, I was a part of it was always something um, going on.
How do you prepare for that? The
You
fact
can't
that there's a little bit of controversy might happen, and
um, you know, it is what it is. There's nothing you can really do about it. Even that last year, or year before last, in 24, when we competed, it was controversy because we ended up technically getting fourth place, but everybody was like, "How y'all get fourth place?" Like, it was controversy because people felt like we should have placed higher the year before last in 24. And so then last year when we won, we had a very high score, almost perfect score, and people was wondering how we won. So
then people said, now last year y'all said we should have won, and this year y'all said, now how did we win? How did y'all win? Y'all shouldn't have won.
yeah, we seen them do better and da.
Right.
But once we learned the formula, and we had mentors the year before, we worked with people in 24 that kind of told us what to do and how to do, key
Yeah.
pointers and things like that. So again, last year we didn't get a chance to work with anybody. We
You thought
tried,
it already was
but
working.
just the schedules just didn't line up. We were
Uh-huh.
supposed to prelim in Chicago. That didn't happen. And so we prelimmed here. Well, I'm not in Milwaukee right now, but we prelimmed in Milwaukee. And that's also a contest. So that was one of my favorite performances of him and I last year in Milwaukee. Um,
Yeah,
the
because y'all
pre-
Milwaukee people be showing up, because I remember seeing the Milwaukee people in Minnesota, and I was looking like, oh my God, there was some people that was lit. They didn't
yeah,
win.
some good
They
dance.
didn't win, and I thought they should have won that one. I was like, what?
So
Yeah.
you're Milwaukee? You're from Milwaukee?
I'm from Chicago, but I was born and raised in Chicago, but my stepping journey began in Milwaukee as far as the 8 count and learning how to do the 8 count. I learned in Milwaukee, absolutely.
So that where you reside in Milwaukee?
Yes, that's where I live
You
now.
Milwaukee people can dance.
Now I have a question. So
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
so
We got
here in
great
Houston,
dancers out of Milwaukee, absolutely.
we have dancing 5 days, well, every day of the week.
Really, pretty much
Now,
every day now.
in Dallas, that's where I'm from, Dallas, Texas. We live in Houston, Texas, but that's like a 5 hour drive.
4 hours.
Or 4 or 5 hour drive, depending on where you're going.
Uh-huh.
So there we have dancing 7 days a week in Dallas. In
Especially
Milwaukee,
swing.
It used to be. It used to be like that in Milwaukee. Every day it was somewhere to go, but it's kind of getting back to it. They have Monday night classes and dance to follow. I have a class on Tuesday now, in Milwaukee, 7 o'clock at the garage. Don't miss it, y'all.
Okay, we might come through
And
there. Did you see me in
Wednesday,
Milwaukee when I was down there? Did you see me down there? I came to what you call's birthday. What's that dude?
Alfred.
Alfred's birthday.
Yeah, I
came to
think
his
I
birthday
did.
party.
Weren't you at the workshop? Were you at Sean's workshop?
I don't think I went to the workshop. I was there like it was 2 or 3 years ago. It was 3 years
Oh,
ago.
well, I don't know because I think
Yeah,
that's
no, I was
probably the
there.
last time I went was 2 or 3 years ago. This year I wasn't able to attend, but I did go to the workshop,
Oh,
just the
okay.
fellowship and stuff with Sean Valentine. But yeah,
That's what I
Alfred
noticed
has to
when I
sit
was in
here.
Milwaukee. All y'all people didn't even come to that thing. I was like, how is it when you go to cities, different cities? I mean, we go to see the people. People who come, like me, when I come there, I come like to see you. I don't come to see the promoter. I come to see the people who live there. And then you get to the party and they ain't there. I'll be pissed. What we got?
Well, I just moved back to Milwaukee. So
Uh-huh.
when you went to Milwaukee 2, 3 years ago, I was living in Atlanta. So I
Oh,
didn't live in Milwaukee. I would go back, I would visit. So I didn't always make the sets there. But yeah, I lived in Atlanta. That's where I am now, actually. I'm here in
in
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, visiting my daughter.
No, okay. But I be telling people that. People be like, sometimes people don't like the promoters. And I'm not saying you don't like the promoter, but I'm saying sometimes people don't like the promoters, so they don't go to the party. But I be saying, we don't come to see the promoter. We come to
Right.
see the people who live in that city. We don't give a damn about the promoters half the time. We don't know the people. I mean, sometimes we do, but I'm saying we don't always know them who even promoting the party. We just know who lived in that place. They're gonna because like if I go to Virginia, when I went, I don't even know the tall dude name. I know Wesley. I go to see Wesley. I go to see, like I said, I don't know that tall dude name, but I always go to find him to dance with me. You know, certain people. I don't
Right.
even know the people promoting that party, but I'm going to see.
Well, you got to get to learn the promoters and get to learn. That way you'll be able to have more
I don't
access
know
to the
Alfred.
people.
Look, I don't even know Alfred. I just was like, what's going on this weekend? They said, oh, Milwaukee down there. I said, okay, I'm in Milwaukee.
Yeah. So make sure you come to my party. I'm having a birthday party May 30th here in Milwaukee.
Send us an invitation because we fly free now, both of us. So
I
my
will.
brother's a flight attendant. So we might come because at first I was flying free, which that wasn't doing no good because I had my husband and I had my son. But now
Right.
that he got it, we're gonna go everywhere.
Let's go. So
Yeah,
yeah, I will send you all the information.
Send us the thing. We'll come just that one day and pop back. Come pop in there and pop right back home,
That's how it be. When you fly free, hey, you can do that.
Well, it's like it ain't really free, but it's like $50, which is free.
That's free, shoot. Yeah, I know all about that.
We have the prelims here, July 31st through August 2nd. Here we're hosting that. July
Yeah,
31st.
I know. I heard about the prelims in Texas this year, so I don't know where we're preliming at. I have
What
no
tips
idea.
can you give us? Or what tips can you give us on giving the prelims? Because we haven't did it yet. Of course, we're
I
gonna do
haven't. Listen, I'm not a promoter.
You've been up in there.
I'm not a promoter.
What have you seen go wrong or right in prelims that you
I
can
haven't
remember?
seen anything in particular go wrong in the prelims. But like I said, I'm not a promoter. I'm
Yeah.
not the party giver, so you could probably speak to. I've seen. Only thing I could say that I've seen is where a lot of people don't show up to compete.
Right.
So like they may have intentions on having more than one category,
Right.
but enough people don't show up to have more than one category, so they can't throw. They just have to put everybody in one category.
Right.
To have a contest because they need at least 4 or 5 couples in each category.
Right.
But,
So they end up just having one
it's
category.
nothing you really have any control over either, as far as if people are going to show up to.
Well, I said you have some control. You don't have total control, but you do have. There's stuff you can do.
Not to make people get up there. You can't make nobody get up there.
No, you can't make nobody get up there, but you can do different. We've had a lot of contests here in Houston. You can do few things to influence them sometimes if you but you can't make them. Yeah, that's for sure. You can't make them.
Yeah.
But you can have some little influence, do some little influence.
Yeah, promotion and all of those things tie into it. But that's the only
we had one we had one week ago. I mean, 2. We had one after our wedding. We had like 8 people in there. Yeah, we had one. We had a little one Wednesday. So what we're doing right now for our prelims is, and this is we're practicing for ISDC2, which is in Vegas, but it's a lot of Houston people go there. It usually happens in Houston, but it's going to be in Vegas. But anyway, we're already having people practice after class, after our parties. They
Uh-huh.
can practice, take the road, take the go around the floor. We did it last night. It was fun, and it made me realize how we wasn't ready for ISDC. But anyway, but and then Dad, and then on Sunday, like we're having the 60s and over. It's a practice. We still gonna give a cash prize. They can go out there and get it. Just getting some practice, getting some momentum. Each month we're gonna have something like for our party because we have a every Wednesday night party and we have every second Sunday. So for every second Sunday, we're going to have a different category. May we planning on trying to have Tori come down here and teach something, and then the people go and do it. So anyway, we're just trying to get like the different momentums up so that people ain't so nervous about getting out there, and they're more ready too. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting up there and they're not truly ready. Yeah. We hoping that by the time they get up there, they be really ready.
The nerves be shaking off. All of that.
Well, yeah, I encourage anybody who's any prelim, take it seriously. Get coordinating outfits. Don't just show up in anything.
So take it seriously. What does take it seriously mean? What does take
like
it seriously?
I said, don't show up just wearing anything. Practice. If you have your own music, use your own music. If not, I don't know how you're gonna run it. If you're gonna just have DJ's choice, but take it serious. Practice. Dress. Because it's about the culture. We take this seriously. It's not just for me. I'm not just getting up there just to have fun. I'm getting there because I feel like I can win and I want to win. So that's what I mean by take it serious. I'm not just coming. I got to go to a set and have fun. But when it's time to compete, it's putting on a show. It's showing the skill level. It's, being respectful to the culture of Chicago stepping. It's something that Chicagoans take very serious as far as respecting the culture and respecting what the foundation of it is and what they work so hard to maintain over the years. So, yeah, if you're going to do it, put your heart into it. Don't just get up there just because, I just wanted to try it. I just wanted to have fun. I don't remember a contest that I got in just because, I'm just
just to get up there.
Yeah, I always felt like I was competitive enough to win or place, and it took a while. I placed the first time I placed in the world largest was 2011. Thinking that's when they had the out of towners category. They had a specific category for people who weren't from Chicago. So, although I'm born and raised there, I didn't live in Chicago at the time, and my partner was from Milwaukee as well. So we placed second that year. The next time I placed was...
They need to have that again. That would be fun. I'm just saying.
No, because I think they made it, or they were like, it's not really fair, for people from out of town to compete against each other instead of competing against the people from Chicago. What are y'all? Why are y'all competing against each other when it's a Chicago-based dance? So I think that was the last year that they had that that category in 2011, and then after that, I think the next time I placed was in 2017. I think 2017, I got third place.
Okay.
And then after that, I placed in 2024. Third place, and then 2025 I got first place.
Okay, congratulations for that too, because that's hard work. I see you up there. I was like, I was trying to see who won, because that thing be it could be, I don't know, it could be a little bit confusing. You'd be watching at that point, but but that's...
So how long have you been stepping?
I started because let's say 8 years ago. But the thing with me is I do like 14 dances. So even though I started dancing I started swing out, put it like that. Because Houston, we swing out a lot too. Well, it's really from Dallas, but we swing out a lot here in Houston too. DFW swing out. So I think John Seegers, right? Yeah, I started swinging out with John. So then I moved to stepping about a year later, but I was mixing them dances. And so that's why I said that, because I was mixing like a bunch of dances. And then I started doing Houston two-step because I used to hate to go out. And because you only do one dance, you can't even dance because maybe there's none of those people in there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's no steppers there. There's only swing out people. Then you go out and there's only two steppers there. So then you can't step. So, I wanted to dance all night because I was really excited about the dance soon as I started doing it.
Excuse me, I'm sneezing. I'm trying to mute myself, so I hope you.
But I'm still, still getting there. And a lot of times I can think I know something and then I learn so much the next year. It's not, to me, the dance it's a lot to keep coming to you. That's the excitement of it. You keep just, getting better, keep getting better, keep getting better. Think you know something, don't know it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but
I've been dancing, like I said, since 2008. So I know my dance has evolved. It's evolved, but I still have some of the stuff that I did when I first started. So it's just adding to it. You take some stuff from it, you watch a video, you're like, dang, I don't even do that anymore.
Right.
So yeah.
Going back to some of the stuff you did in the beginning. Right, yeah. I like that. And then they have a lot of controversy about the evolving, but my thing, I feel like I don't know what people be arguing about, but I kind of feel like what they be arguing about is everybody you dance with, for the most part, Chicago stepping feels like Chicago stepping, but everybody has their own particular tweak in the dance. And sometimes when you dance with different people, it can feel a little bit different. I don't think they're doing no different dance or foundation. It's just everybody
it should feel different. I think it should feel different. It's a different person. So everybody's not going to feel the same. Learning how to adjust, which is something that I learned how to do. I try to dance their dance. I don't, when I first started, I had people, I would get lost in the sauce, as I say. And I would get lost in the music, and I had to learn that, okay, you're dancing with somebody. You have to be ready if they want to give you a signal. You have to keep your eyes on them. You can't be looking around the room trying to see what somebody else is doing. It's really a time for you and that person to connect. So I try to dance with everybody that way, give them the dance that they're giving me. I try to match energy when it comes to that particular person. So every dance does feel different. It looks different. Depends on the song that's playing. All of that plays a factor in each dance. So I don't want to look the same with everybody. Like they say robotic.
Feel the same. Like I don't want to feel the same dance all night. Why would I even go? If I'm gonna feel the same dance all night, I can stay the hell at home.
Right.
I'm just saying, I want to do that. But I feel like that's the controversy people have. They dance with one person that feel different. They say, oh, you ain't doing the dance. They're doing the dance in their own way. They're still doing the same foundation. You just feel like they're not. Because I ain't never seen nobody teach nothing other than Chicago stepping. And I've been all over the whole world. I mean, the U.S. But I've never seen somebody when I went to class, they was teaching something else. You know what I'm saying? Like they said they was teaching stepping, but they was teaching swing, or they was teaching, and sometimes like they would blame other people. And like I always tell people, don't blame nobody for me, because whatever I do, sometimes I mess up just because I'm messing up. It ain't got nothing to do with that instructor. I'm just messing up because whatever I'm messing up, because I understood whatever I understood, and I haven't reached that level or whatever. I'm still growing in my dance, whatever the case. But don't be blaming no instructor.
Now there's some instructors out here who want to teach it their way, and they want to go outside of what the foundation is, and teaching you things that have nothing to do with stepping. So there are some out here now.
Like what though? What do they be teaching?
I haven't taken a class from somebody who hasn't taught the right way. And if I do see somebody who's instructing the wrong way, a lot of people don't like to be corrected.
Right, right.
So,
They
if you
definitely
kind of
don't want to
tell
be
them,
correct.
like, no, that's not it. That's not how it goes. This is it. And they're like, but that's how I teach it. Some people don't like for you to correct them. They want to teach how they want to teach. Um, and then their students aren't doing it right, or the people who they instructed aren't doing it
Yeah.
right. I've seen that happen in a few instances, but like I said, a lot of the times um, they want to teach how they want to teach, and they're going to teach it how they want to teach it. And some people don't really care about the integrity of
And
what
that's
they're doing.
to me, I do find that disrespectful because whatever to me, whatever you do teach, you need to make sure you really know what you're doing. If you don't really know, you ain't got to teach everything. But if you teach a little piece of something, make sure you teach that right. Because like I'll help leads because we have parties. So I'll help leads get started. It won't be nothing but a very simple basic. I say, hey, after this, you got to go to the other people. I can teach you how to get on the floor, teach you how to do a left or right and a up and back or across. After that, you have to go to all these different people, which sometimes people rush them. Because that's one thing that people say, hey, what do you think? Like they had a question out there. Why would you be having trouble getting leads, getting leads in Chicago stepping? And
It's
Chicago
not
stepping
easy. So
leads.
it's not the easiest thing to do. Like I can't. It's hard for me. Females can teach all day long, but it's still a lot of men don't like women telling them what to do. So
No, I'm
um,
saying even men though. Why does
it-
it like even the male instructors have a hard time having men in class?
it's the same thing. It's a male ego. Um, they don't want you telling them you doing something wrong in front of a room full of females. You know,
Oh yeah, for real. I never thought
some
about
of them.
that in front of
Now
the
there are
females.
some men don't care. It's not all the way like that, but um, like my brother in stepping Ed Donaldson, I love his class. He always has a class full of men. Always has a class full of
Mhm.
men willing to learn, willing to listen, willing to take that constructive criticism. And it's the instructor too. You have to know how to give the constructive criticism without bruising someone's
Yes,
ego, male or female. So it's in the instruction as well, in the person as well. Just the examples that I have as far as like a Michael Farr, um, when he used to teach, it was always very positive.
yeah, I
He,
like them.
yeah, he was very essential and making sure that they felt confident and comfortable, and he has a lot of patience. Um,
Uh-huh.
so it's just important, and he knew what he was talking about.
Yeah,
So he was trustworthy as far as what he's showing you is the right thing. Some people just learn how to step in a 6, 7 months, and now they want to teach. And
that
they don't even have a understanding of what's going on in the dance. So
right because you really, I mean, it takes time for that dance to come to you. Like as you keep on getting out there, your musicality, learning how to hear the music, just everything. Mostly that the music, learning how to hear the music, learning how to dance to the music. All kind of stuff. It ain't gonna happen in
learning
six
how to
months.
apply the music to your dance.
All right, look, it ain't gonna
Um,
happen in 6 months. We know that.
Musicality is very important, and everybody don't know how to teach that.
Yeah,
So or explain it,
right.
how to put the music in with the 8 count and incorporate it in your dance. A lot of people just don't know how to um, explain it. So I teach it in different ways, and that's how I teach or instruct my students how to create footwork. It's just dancing to a song that they love or they like, and just making sure they keep it in an 8 count and add a 7/8 at the end. That's how they teach themselves footwork, because footwork is not something that you can really teach.
That's what I said. People go to all the footwork classes, and that's great for whoever teach it or whatever. But my thing is, that's a unique. That's your own thing.
And you froze up on me. If you're still
Oh, I
there,
did. I said that would
I
be
can't
my
hear
thing
you.
about the about footwork. Is to me, that's great that people teach it. It look like your volume thing is off. Can you hear?
Your mic is off.
Your mic was off.
Yeah, her mic went off. But she said we froze up, and we really weren't. I think something went on her side while it froze up.
We'll see if she come back.
Hey, Eric, you might want to rejoin. There she is. There.
Okay, sorry. I don't know what happened. But your volume thing is still off. Oh,
Your
there you
mic-
go.
I just
Okay, there you go. Oh, okay, there you go.
Oh, okay. Good.
But what other what else did you think about talking about when you came today? You said musicality. You was talking about musicality.
Oh, just a lot of people don't know how to teach that, and sometimes it can be taught, but sometimes it can't. It's like footwork. You can teach a drill, or you can teach a little something, but footwork is something that just kind of come naturally with the music or the song that you're dancing to. So, yeah, a lot of people don't know how to, or have a hard time explaining what musicality really is as far as trying to teach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think even if they teach it, the person might not still understand it. I think it comes to them if they keep on dancing too.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, they keep
Longer.
dancing, trying to be creative, and it starts to come. Oh, I understand that. Oh, I understand that.
So let's give a plug for a commercial real fast. So Sunday we have our second Sunday here in Houston. We're going to do a walking in 60 and over dance competition. That's Sunday at Legacy Bar and Venue. Also, we're going to have next Wednesday here in Houston, we have our line dance portion. But since we're doing the preliminaries, we're going to have Chicago stepping practice during our line dance portion. The music will be provided by Dr. Butterfly. She will be on the other side of the partition. Practice.
Not the music, the class, right? Because
Well,
I'm
you have
you.
I'm just gonna put
Oh,
the
okay.
speaker on there and
Oh, okay.
go off of
Oh, okay.
YouTube.
I didn't even
Go
know.
off of
Thank you.
YouTube. Yeah, I just threw that in a little bit, but I'm gonna connect your speaker. She got a lot of great stepping songs that she got from the DJs over the years that she has in her favorites. So I'm gonna just have her play that during our stepping practice, and then July 31st through August 2nd is the world's largest prelims here in Houston, Texas. Get your tickets, please. Come out and try to compete, get in this competition. Make your way to Chicago's world's largest stage, world's largest stepping competition.
Let's go.
Hey,
Look at that. Absolutely. Now, Mr. Jones, what's next? What's going on? You got a class on Tuesday. Go check this young lady's class out. If you never
Tuesday, you said?
Yes,
Yeah.
Tuesday, 7 o'clock at the Milwaukee Garage Dance Studio. Every Tuesday. It's also Taco Tuesday. So we have tacos there, and it's also a line dance class before my class at 5:30.
So
Every
at the Milwaukee Dance Studio.
Garage Dance.
Garage.
Garage Dance Studio at 7. They have a line dance class previous. Then here comes Mrs. Jones. Mrs.
Yes.
Jones. With her Chicago Step class. If you've never seen this woman dance, she is
Well, they seen on the stage.
spectacular. For everybody that's watching the show, perhaps may not look her up. This woman is amazing. I mean,
Thank you.
she dances so beautifully. I mean, for real, seriously, she knows exactly what she's doing. I mean, big props to you. Big props to you, for real.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You see all her trophies that I put in that because I had to redo the picture. And I was like, she had all these trophies around. I was like, this is what you call a champion. This is what you call a champion right here. This young woman right here.
Thank
It's
you.
simply the truth.
Thank
Simply
you.
the truth.
I
No problem.
appreciate it. And those are just within the past couple of years. Those trophies that you saw there. There
Well,
was
you got more.
Yeah, I had some more, but they
Right.
I don't know what happened.
You heard of
There
her
was
from
a
her
few that
first.
was missing. They were available at the time. I think they were in my storage unit. So when we went and took those pictures. But yeah, those are the ones that you saw were the ones that my current partner and I recently
Oh wow.
Have
let me
achieved
ask you one
within the
more
last
question.
couple of years.
What does it feel like when you get up there and your song start and the song start? When you're on the stage,
Um,
on the words like the stage, what does that feel like?
it's uh it's almost surreal kind of, once the music starts and we get to dance and it's just me and my partner, you know.
Uh-huh.
So you hear the crowd, you see this, that, and the other, but for the most part, it's just him and
Zoned
I
in.
up there doing what we do,
And
and
y'all is just
we trying
y'all
to put
two,
on a show.
Yeah.
right? Just y'all two in this world, nothing else. And that's you just locked in, zoned in. I know the feeling. I know the
Do you
feeling.
gotta have eye contact with the judges when you're up there, even though you tuned in with your partner?
Um, there are some moments where you might want to pay, especially when you first get on stage, you always want to pay homage and you just show your respects to them, speak to them, and um, you want to always do that. There was a moment in 2024 where Latrell took me to the big front of the stage, right in front of the judges, for this one move that everybody is calling like the "Let Me At 'Em." Um, so there are moments when you want to, yeah, let them know that that we respect them and they're there. But no, it's no eye contact with them while we're up there. I have to pay attention to my partner.
Right, right. I was thinking that, but some people be acting like you gotta, like engage
Yeah,
with
engage
the
the judges
judges,
sometimes.
but not
It's
really.
nothing wrong with engaging for a moment, but no, like um, like I said, when we first walk up there, you want to, wave to them, bow to them, but once the competition starts, then it's
Just
just me and
locked in.
my partner trying to, do what we came to do.
How about your angles? Your angles are important, right?
Say that
Angel.
again.
Your angles. Your
Angle.
angles that the judges can see you at. The angles
Oh
that
well, they sit up high,
okay.
so they sit elevated, so they can see everything. And
Hmm.
before the competition, you get a chance to see who the judges may be, and you can go up to the judges panel, and you can actually see the stage from there.
Okay.
So yeah, there's different things that we've been taught. We were told by our people who have won. Um, who have instructed us, okay, when you hit right here, do this, get right here, do this. There's certain key elements to um, performing, most definitely, um, that I'm not quite ready to reveal yet
That,
because I'm still
so you
competing.
get back up there. So you get
So
back up
yeah,
there. So you ain't here to reveal it,
there's
but
definitely
there are certain
sometimes
points where
where
you want to where
there's
you might
those
want to
key
make a move.
factors.
There's certain points you want to make a move, but you still getting back up there this year, so you ain't telling it yet.
This information is to be sold, not told. Yeah.
Okay, well it's 9 o'clock anyway,
All right. It's so yeah.
so we
We're
will
at the
leave
9
her so
o'clock
she can
hour.
back so we can say
Okay, back on the stage.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Miss Erica, we want to say thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
And we will be that way. When last time I came there, I had some classes with Vendetta. The last time I was in Milwaukee, I spent
Yeah,
the day with Vendetta over there at her studio, and I had some privates because I really only like privates. I'll go to a workshop, but I don't. I'll be wanting you to spend time with me and say, nope, don't do that. That is not
right.
right. Hell
I
no, I
love
can take any
Vendetta.
feedback. I don't care. Look, I can
That's
take
my
any
big
feedback.
sis.
I don't care. Give it to me raw. I'm good. Look,
Yeah, Vendetta, that's my big sis. She's a great instructor. I love her. So yeah,
uh,
she wouldn't give me a private.
huh?
When I was trying to take privates with her, she wouldn't give it to me.
Well,
So
I'm gonna end with a prayer. Thank you God for being with everybody, give everything that they need in this life and furthermore, and everybody in this world. Thank you for being
thank you,
also
Lord.
great. Amen.
Thank,
Love you. Love y'all.
Thank you for
See y'all
coming.
soon.
thank,
Thanks for tuning
We
in, everybody.
appreciate it.
thank you for having me again. Okay, I do want to say I am starting a fifth Saturday set
Okay.
in Milwaukee every fifth Saturday. Um, we're doing a party there. The first one will be May 30th. That's my
Okay.
birthday weekend. So I've been promoting it on my page, but if you come and let me know. Yeah,
Put us
'cause
on your list of like when you send out people, put us on there.
yeah,
Advertising.
I absolutely will. And again, thank you guys for having me.
Okay. Because we'll be there for sure. We'll be in Chicago June the 30th. I know that. They got a party down there. We've already got our tickets. We'll be there for sure. And so we might just come on to Milwaukee because you know they down the road from each
It's
other.
right down the road, but mine says it's May 30th.
I know, I'm just saying for sure
Oh,
we're gonna be there in June the 30th. So either way,
okay.
we'll see you when we get
Well, I
close
might
to
come
that.
to Chicago. You might see me there.
Okay. All right.
All right. You guys have a good one. Thank
Okay.
you.
You as well.
Bye. Bye.